Oops, busted. We've got a new anabolic cereal today. I tried it yesterday. Kellogg's Cocoa Pops Loops. Even the most veteran in taste would probably not be able to decipher between this and what's the other one? What's the cereal that is just a hoop? Choco Hoops. I just thought I'd buy it anyway. I'm after Cocoa Pops shells. I need to hunt them down. I've got a Sainsbury's close to me. They're not in my Tesco. So 60 grams today. Someone did say in the previous video, they were like, with your experience in lifting, do you still feel the need to weigh your food? Can you not eyeball? Like, yeah, a fair point. That is a fair point. What I'm not doing is like weighing, scanning my Fitness Pal. In my Fitness Pal, all my food's there. I'm just, maybe it's personal preference, but I don't really, oh, someone told me off for not. I should go proper like bohemian and get like glass containers for my cereal and oats. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm a details guy. I'm very OCD when it comes to things. So yeah, sure. When I'm being a little bit more lax, like during maybe a maintenance phase throughout the summer, I'll probably be a little less strict with weighing things, but I like it. Keeps the mind ticking, you know? Today we have chest and quads. Everything's favourite for me at the moment. My sessions. We'll eat this. 11:30 now, give me like half hour, 45. Head to the gym, train, and then when I'm back, we'll go through my actual training split, because I know quite a few people are interested. It looks a little bit weird from my YouTube videos. People are like, what is your split? What is your split to? I can't work it out. All will be revealed. I've got a new ab exercise for you. Using the lat pull down and then bracing from behind. Using the knee pads. A bit similar to that Cybex over there. It's nice, I quite like it. Give it a go in your next ab routine. Onto some knee raises. We should really call it a curl. It's more a curl than a raise. Short man problem. I'm 5'11" and 3/4. Oh yeah. I've got that feeling that today's going to be a good session during your warm-up set feeling. Week number 4 now. Sort of starting to neurologically adapt to a lot of these movements and yeah, feel good. Feel like I'm filling out a little bit. It's good. Nice spot to be in. Trying to go for a full house this week across the board. Monday and Tuesday sessions were really good. Really good. Cybex hack. Tuesday session with Joe. Wednesday big rest priority. And then today's session. So this is what the One Fit app is looking like. So all current clients are being transferred over and all new clients will start up. So today we've got chest, quads and abs programmed as per. And then what's good about the app is so last week's weights are on there in grey and the reps. And then the information button to tell the client and myself what reps we are working with today. Also got exercise library, which is really, really handy. Controller. Last week, 120 for 7. We've got 2.5. Natty now, obviously. But even if you don't look at progressions like that, like in its acute form, and since you think, oh, I'm used to slapping on 10, 20 kilo plates or whatever back when I was on the old gear. But you take 2.5 kg over a 10-week training block, that's 25 kilos on a lift, man. It's impressive. Hey. 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 Three. We'll take it. Match reps and increase load. We'll most certainly take it. So 2 chest sessions per week at the moment. One is more kind of clavicular, so that top shelf fibers that we're focusing on. And then today's session more costal sternal, so we'll just be flat pressing. Love this machine, catches up on you quick though. Feel like you're flying. Like 3rd rep in, I'm going, I want to get 10 here. And you're like, sort yourself out. Get to 6 or 7, and then we'll go on to like a D handle flat press. Check big Diego Poye in the background. Looking swollen. So because we don't have a close cable stack here, we've got a wired, just a simple daisy chain. Is it connected? Yeah, daisy chain, and then Mr. Bridgman's 1MR D handles, which are fantastic because they've got like a double extension. Although when I am, my wrist position is slightly more neutral when I'm flat pressing here, just because the width, it doesn't feel too great when I'm out here, so I tend to go more, keeping my arms closer to my torso. All we're doing here is band behind the bar and then band in itself. Very similar to how we do a hack. Some knee mobility work. Bulletproof the knees. Open up with, is it Russian? They're not Russian wall sits? Call it whatever you want, mate. I've got Zinchenko in my team, I can't call it Russian. We'll call it Ukrainian wall sits, yeah? 3 by 10 seconds. Do some step downs. And then some leg extension work, and then we're ready. 12-5-3 time on the leg extensions. A nice intensifier to drive a good amount of volume into the quads in one singular set. So we're essentially doing 12 plus 5 for 3, what's that, quick maths? 20 reps, is it? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah, 20 reps in one singular set. Drives a nice amount of blood into the legs as well. So, have we already done this session in Madrid? We haven't we? If you missed that one, it will be linked above. Not 10. Don't get cocky now. Go 5 aside. 200 for 8 last time, but I just remembered that this is, what I do is if I'm in a different gym and I'm tracking my lift, I'll just put that I've maintained. So there should be a good amount of progression this week. But we'll go 2, 10, and see how we get on. Bit of Dave top set today, you know. Had a bit of top G last week, that was good. Had a bit of Dave. Alright, heel elevated, front foot heel elevated, so we can bias that quad a little bit more on these. just got like a steel plate here. You can use a normal plate if you want, or ideally get a wedge, especially if you're training barefoot. The naked heel on a plate is very uncomfortable sometimes. Fuck myself a little bit on that leg press. Okay, whilst my organic chicken is a kuchen, got a couple of gaffs down here called carnivore and herbivore, organic, local produce. Feels like I'm eating my fruit and meat in Spain again. Very nice indeed. Whilst that is cooking, we'll run through my current training split. This is hands down by far the most enjoyable training split that I've programmed for myself or had programmed in the last, 9 or 10 years. I'd say close to this is my very first off season, and I've taken snippets from Callum, Mr. Callum Raystrick, owner of Pro Coach. I was very, very lucky to be under his guidance for some period of time and gained a huge ton of knowledge from him. So there's been kind of some snippets of his program in this one, and always has been, because I think he's a fantastic coach. Arguably one of the best in the world at this current time, which is amazing to say. But yeah, by far the best program, most enjoyable. Each session of each week I'm excited to go in, which is always a positive when you are looking at program and training block. So what we are running at the moment is on a Monday, chest, triceps, quads and abs. Tuesday we've got delts, back and biceps, which is with Mr. Joe Brightman at Crayford. Wednesday we rest. Thursday, which is today, chest, quads and abs. Delts and biceps on a Friday, and then hamstrings, triceps and abs is again with Mr. Brightman on Saturday. That's an early morning session. Saturday, Tuesday with Mr. Brighty. We use Crayford because the machines there for back are, I'll probably say, a little bit more superior than Muscle Works. I can still do my delts, back and bicep session there, but in terms of optimality, is that a word? Optimality, I'm pretty sure it is. Then Crayford is the number one. And we've also got a close cable stack at Crayford, so I can get in some crucifix work in there as well. In terms of exercise selection, we'll run through pec deck machine and incline press. I'm trying to bias more clavicular fibers. I could be doing a clavicular fly, but I'm just not a huge fan doing clavicular work on really wide cable stack. It doesn't feel great. So I'm kind of just thinking about arm path when I'm doing my pec deck to target that upper portion of the chest, more top shelf. And then for quad movements, we got hack and banded. When I say banded, I don't mean reverse band. I mean adding additional tension to that leg press. So it's looping around the back of the seat and going on the top of the machine as well. And then for some tricep work, we've just got some dual rope push downs and some banded Smith JM pressing, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. Delts and back on a Tuesday. We've got some cable crucifix work. I actually break up my back session with cable crucifix work to allow my biceps a little bit of rest and then go into my bicep work. So it's Nautilus pull down, it's prime seated row, it's single arm row, and then it's like mid to upper back pull down. Then it's a cable crucifix, and then it's my bicep work. And then it allows me enough time on that Wednesday to recover between my Monday quad session and then my quad session on a Thursday, which is slightly more volume for my quads at this point. We've got 2 chest movements. Chest has always been a very easy body part for me to progress, and it's not something that I need to add a huge amount in. And you know, I say that not in an arrogant way. It's just like I've got a strong chest and always have done. And even when I was working with Callum, we probably rarely went over like 6 to 8, maybe 10 sets per week on the chest. I think sometimes it was even as low as like 5 or 6. But we've got some flat work, we've got some cable D-handle work, and then we've obviously got leg extensions, we've got leg press and quad dominant work. Tomorrow's session, so delts and biceps, is a nice one. It's nice and compact. Can blast my delts in it, which is always cool. Seated lateral raise machine. I use the Cybex for that. Plate loaded, but I'm actually doing a reverse band Smith machine, sort of high incline press, and I really enjoy that movement. And then we've got this is actually changed. That line cuff work has gone out. I've gone for single arm Arsenal strength lateral raise machine, which is cool. And then we've got some strict curls and some hammer. And then our session on a Saturday, myself and Joe, we open up with some tricep work, which is really nice. I mean, the pump is disgusting. Both unilateral on this. So we spend a good 20-25 minutes on our triceps at the beginning of that Saturday session. Saturday's always a good time to train. You know, no work, can chill, can spend a little bit more time in the gym, which is cool. Hip abductor, barbell RDL. I've actually gone back to an RDL as opposed to lifting off the ground, off the floor. I wasn't getting on with it. I prefer an RDL. So I've gone for that. Single leg, 45-degree leg press, slightly higher foot positioning, kind of more so engaging that glute, maximizing that hip flexion, and then we've got a lying leg curl to finish. And that is my split. So like I said, there's nothing really too kind of scientific behind the reason as to why we are pairing kind of chest and quads together. It's more so focusing on areas that are strong, focusing on areas that are weak, pairing them together, and then allowing enough time for recovery for me at this point. And I'm recovering absolutely fine. Really prioritizing Wednesday and Sunday. And yeah, all is well. All is really well. If we want to inject a little bit of science in there, there's been research to suggest that pairing a weaker body part, so say you had a weak chest as an example, and you pair that with like a leg day or like a quad dominant or hamstring dominant leg day, maybe you've got a hack or a leg press or an RDL in there, the growth hormone that elicits from off the back of training that very demanding body part, if paired with a weaker body part, can then kind of amplify that weaker body part. So there's a little bit of science in that. I remember reading that study a long, long time ago, and it's been backed up again. So if you are someone that has maybe like a lagging body part, like, I don't know, arms then, or biceps, pairing it with like a quad day may be beneficial for you. So there we go. My Brita filter's coming soon. I'm very excited. Going a bit tin out. It's not tin out though, is it? It's just like the quality of food in England is just dire. I think that may be one of the reasons as to why my digestion's not great. So Brita filter, no plastic, still drink, still flask, fresh fruit and veg from down there, meat. All right, I'll see you very soon. Enjoy your, when's this going out? Tomorrow, Friday? We've done 3 this week? I think so. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you very soon. I'll see you on Monday. Thank you, good night, and much love.